All right, so I'm here with Las Vegas Aces guard Kayla McBride. Kayla, you are an All-Star, of course, but you're also in the three-point competition. Did you have any time to rehearse, to practice? What's your game plan? Of course, you got to stick to the money ball rack. That's really the one that's going to help you win. But how have you been preparing for that event today?
Well, actually, I had to give a special shout out to Kelsey Plum because 2 days before I left to come here, she was just like, Mac, you got to practice. You got to, we'll prep you. So a lot of the staff, Coach Johnson, Coach Shu, everybody kind of was, we had this like fake three-point thing. We had one rack, and it was kind of being transferred all around. I had passers, I had rebounders, so I had to give a special shout out to them, just prepping me because I've never done a three-point contest. So for me, it was just like, maybe I should practice this. And then they also gave us a chance for the actual racks here, so that was good too. But I'm excited. It's a cool thing to be a part of, especially as an All-Star. So I'm excited, looking forward to it.
Right. Shout out to Kelsey for the advice.
Yes, thanks, Plum. I told her I would give her a shout out if I want to. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So it's all about a team effort. Today, LeBron James rocked the Vegas shirt. What does that mean when you guys know that you have? I mean, you already know you have the NBA support.
Yeah.
A lot of times there's trolls and social media that try to denounce what you all do, denounce your talent. But when you have the best in the world on the men's side supporting you all, the best in the world as well, what does that mean for that sort of relationship that you have with them?
I think it's dope. Obviously, LeBron doesn't have to put that Las Vegas shirt on. He could put anything on in the world, but the fact that he decided to wear that to his workouts or whatever, I mean, it's dope. And I obviously already know that he's a big WNBA fan in general, so hopefully we can get into some games. But it's always cool to see the NBA guys, like Damian Lillard's been to our game, DeMar DeRozan. So it's been really cool, especially this year. I think it's been bigger than ever, honestly. And then, Kyrie's a huge Super supporter. Like, they watch the game. They appreciate our game. So it's cool when they're at such an elite status already, being the NBA, that they support us too.
I want to talk to you about last year when you all were in San Antonio. Struggling to get one win. I think you were 1-16 at one point.
Yeah.
And now you're in Las Vegas. It's a new city, new coach, new chemistry, a lot of new pieces as well. How has that built the relationship with some of the people that you were in San Antonio with? You were with Mariah Jefferson, Nia Coffey, a few of those players. Have you all discussed how much you've improved from San Antonio to Las Vegas?
It's been a crazy transition because most of it, we weren't even together when we found out that San Antonio was no longer a thing. So we were all overseas or somewhere, everywhere else, and we kind of had this group phone call, and it was just like, okay, we were bought by MGM, and now we're going to Vegas. And at first, I'm like, Vegas? I'm like, San Antonio was home for me. That's where I got drafted. I'm like, I wanted to pull like a Kobe. I want to stay in the whole, one place. So I was devastated at first. I mean, MGM has been nothing but amazing. But as far as the one thing that was positive was that the team that was there, we were able to take them. They didn't basically separate us. Whereas if they could have just separated us and everybody became a free agent, then we could have gone everywhere else and dispersed. Whereas we got to kind of stay together. So I think we kind of take a little bit of pride into Vegas, whereas we know each other, De'Erica Hamby, Mariah Jefferson Plum, Nia, we already knew each other, so we wanted to be a part of something different, be a part of a winning culture. So we kind of carried that over, and then we added some great pieces like Asia Wilson and a couple others, Carolyn Sword. So it's been a really crazy transition. I haven't really had time to be like, dang, I really live in Vegas now. We're ninth place, making a playoff push, but it's been crazy.
So you said you haven't really been able to soak in that you live in Vegas.
Yeah.
Have you gone out? How much money have you lost on the tables?
None.
None. Okay.
I'm not a gambler, but I actually spent some time on the Strip for the first time, a couple days ago. It was cool. It's actually a little bit different than I expected. There was actually a lot to do, and it was, maybe I went at the right time. There wasn't that many people down there, and it was cool, all the big buildings and things, because we don't have that in San Antonio, and then definitely not where I'm from, Pennsylvania. So it's been cool, and then they just take such great care of us. MGM has done a great job. The fans have been unbelievable, so it's just been a crazy whirlwind, and hopefully we can get them in the playoffs too.
Good. All right. Thank you so much for coming.
I want to add I noticed that you started a YouTube channel, kind of some lifestyle, behind the scenes, and you're rebranding your whole website and everything. So
right.
Talk to the people about what can they expect content-wise from your YouTube channel, and talk about this taking your brand into your own hands and kind of creating that image or whatever it is.
Yeah, so yes, for sure. So obviously coming into Vegas, I felt like I kind of need to do a little revamp of my brand because there's so much more opportunity, right? But I think there's so much more to us than what you guys see, the basketball part. So for me, I had two segments, an Inspire and then an Hoop Life. So the things that I enjoy to do off the court, that's going to be the Hoop Life segment. It's going to be my cooking, you know, the music stuff that I do, the business side, all of that stuff is going to be incorporated in that. Then I have an Inspire. I really like to get in the community and do things, whether it's Soup Kitchen, Big Brothers, Big Sisters, things like that, just so people can kind of humanize me. I want them to be able to have that connection, and then also just be able to inspire people and give them something, especially while we're not playing. Just as much content as I can give. I feel like so many times now with the trolls, they kind of put us in this box of, oh, you guys are the WNBA, you guys haven't been around for as long as the NBA, you guys don't this, don't do that. So just to kind of humanize myself and like let them get to know who we are as players. And there's so many other stories that go on in this league, and be able to tell those stories too eventually. I think it's just going to be really cool about taking this to another level. You know, for us, especially with social media, being able to just get out there and kind of create your own story too, and instead of letting somebody else create it. Exactly.
So do you have a camera following you around somewhere?
I do. Neil, yeah, he actually, I have like, I'm mic'd up and everything.
Well, if they're like recording us talk to you, at least we're like dressed decently. So.
Yeah. No, y'all good.